Right then, we're going for a walk to show you the main facilities in and around the hub, which is the big tent that I showed you. And we're just walking down there, and on this side of the site, there are loads of rabbits. You see them everywhere you go. So there you go, there's one just crossing the road. Little baby one. Do you see their little white cottontails throwing up? And security is extremely good. You want to go off, you show your armband. You want to come on, you show your armband. No armband, no getting off, that is for sure. So just telling you what we're doing. Steve's a bit behind. Just see the top. Oh no, you can't. Just see the tops of the big tent. I've walked too far, but there's a swimming pool you can see as well, with all those lovely flumes. Not sure whether we're going to go on that or not, but time will tell, won't it? I mean, just, have a look at those vans. They are so nice. And in my last video, I did put a link to the people from who we hired our van. They're a management company. And there you go, you can see the dome better now just through those trees. And we're just through here, and we come to caravan sales. And oh my God, have I got a lovely caravan right in front of me. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, but it is absolutely gorgeous. It's brand new, makes a difference. But look, might be a bit like living in a goldfish bowl. So your bedroom with ensuite, central door, and then look at the living area. Just look at that living area. Breakfast bar, fully fitted kitchen, oven, and the lounge area. There you go. How nice is that? I'll tell you how nice it is. It's £999,995 nice. Bit rich for me. You've got your owner services and a laundrette. And then on this side, we have the Pig and Whistle. And you think, oh, it's a pub. But when you go in there, it's just like any holiday camp's showroom. It's big, it's plenty of space and plenty of tables. So that is your Pig and Whistle on the Maple Walk side of Butlins. And I said Maple Walk, and can you see those vans, or those lodges up there? That is Maple Walk, and that is extremely expensive. Nice little children's play area, keeping it nice and clean, all soft underneath, so if anybody falls they shouldn't get too hurt. And we've got 2 Butlins staff cleaning it. Even got a post box, look. And now we have to go through this underpass, this subway, call it what you will. For me, it's a subway. And look, you know where you're going, don't you? There's no fear of thinking you were going somewhere other, or were at somewhere other than Butlins. I think this is the cleanest subway I have ever been through. And dogs are allowed on the caravan side, but they are not allowed on the main Butlins side, which isn't a bad idea. And here we go. Absolutely to the point where you are. There you go. The home of entertainment. That's better. It's nice, it's bright, they're neon lights, so no worries about coming through here when it's late at night. And now we are on the main site, the Skyline Pavilion, and plenty of safe places to cross. It's a 5 mile an hour speed limit. I'm not sure who sticks to it, most people do, but there are crossings so that you're okay anyway, and there's lots of sleeping policemen, another good thing. Oops. And there's the swimming pool with all the flumes. Let's zoom in on that. Nice and high. I'm not sure if we're going. We might. And we're going to go straight in across another crossing. I'm going into the arcade and it's going to get noisy, but bring plenty of pennies with you for the arcades, because believe me, you're going to need them. All right, there we go. You've got your grab machine. Oh, a 10p. Oh, a token machine. Okay. Smurfs. Your fruit machines. My favourites. I know they're a rip-off, but I do love a 2p machine. And there's loads of those. More grab machines, little carousels for the kiddies. Garfield. A sort of a Thomas the Tank. Basketball games. Oh look, your own ice cream van. And who wouldn't like one of that? Oh, Santa's ice cream van. Do you know what? It's got as if it's medical. It's a doctor's thing, but it looks more like an ice cream van to me. And that's another thing. Last night, an ice cream van came around the site. It actually came around where we are staying. I was amazed. Look at that carousel. And you've got a players' lounge over there for over 18s only. Those of us or you that want to spend a bit more and win a bit more. It's quite noisy in here, but nothing like it was last night. And that's just another way you can go in and out, and the machines start as soon as you come in. I mean, I don't know what these are, but aren't they hideous? Look at them. Evil. Onikuma. No thank you. Right, sweet shop sells all sorts of delicious sweets and candies for the children. Got an entrance that you can walk through. This is a secret entrance. No adults, unless you're very short. Right, I'm just going to have to go. Right, and this area here is open at night. And it's a self-serve bar. Now, I don't know how it works. I don't know whether you have to pay by card or whether it's one of those Butlins offer an all-inclusive drinks package. You might have to flash your armband, I'm not sure, but it will cut the queues, won't it? And lovely seating here in the Jellyfish Lounge. And all of the tables are numbered. And what you can do is you can download the BServe app, and then you can order your drinks, your food on that, and it's brought to your table, so you do not need to queue. And all the bars offer tea and coffee as well. I mean, you know, you've got your machines here for your Cokes and what have you too. Right, Burger King not open at the moment, but let me tell you, of an evening, this is so busy. Little puppet castle here, but Burger King is so busy. And when you're thinking Burger King, think motorway service prices, okay? It's not as cheap as your one in your town centre. Right, let's have a little look at the prices. Maybe you'll tell me it is. I haven't been into a Burger King for ages. Okay. Centre stage. All children's entertainment is here. And the bar is there too. And when the shows are on, Peppa Pig, the Skyline gang, you cannot move for people sitting here with young children. So it is absolutely perfect. You've even got a booking shop, and it's closed on Saturdays. But what you can do, you've got all your rules, how you behave, and actually, if you've got any queries about your stay at Butlins, go in there, or if you want to book somewhere, go in there, and the girls are incredibly helpful. Also, if you've booked directly through Butlins and you have a disabled visitor with you, all you need to do is take your blue badge in there with you, and you will get a £15 credit back. So that's good. Costa coffee, plenty of those. And Butlins do an all-inclusive drinks package, and Costa is included on that. It doesn't have to be just alcohol. And we've got the toy box, and this opens in the afternoon, but they've got everything that children want. Here's the Skyline gang outfits, £25. But the kids want them, they'll love them. That's your stage. Plenty of toilets through there. We've got a little Nisa, well, it's bigger than the other one, a Nisa local. And this is your fish and chip shop. Look at that, 2 adult mains, 2 regular chips, 2 kids mains and chips for £25. So 4 of you for £25 fish and chips. Not too bad, really. And then we've got lots and lots and lots of grab machines. And they're all really noisy. Right, and that is the other Butlins store where you can get all the branded toys, clothes, bags, etc. This is your photo shoot where you have photos taken with the characters, and centre stage. And here you've got quite a few of these dotted around, showing you what's on today at Butlins. And Leeds Rhinos have got the rugby tour here, and you'll see more about that later. But that will show you everything that's going on. And as I say, because we booked privately, we can't pre-book these things, okay? We can't pre-book, but we can get the non-book queue and we will get in. No problem. Cash machine there, always handy. A couple more vending machines. Right, these machines, well, you have to snip it. Has anybody ever won anything on those? Full of mirrors, sort of. Another sideshow bar. Right, again, showing us what's on. And back to the players' lounge for the adults. And we've got a dinosaur here. So this is obviously a fruit shoot. Find all the dinosaurs in conjunction with Butlins. So that'll be quite keep the children occupied. And then if you're like our granddaughter Ella and you have a Pepper obsessed child or grandchild, they're going to be very happy with these, aren't they? And just showing you the amusements again. We've got the bikes for the older children to go on. The other night there was 4 kids on there that are obviously from the rugby tournament, having a great time with these. Right, and we're going to stop here. Right, going up this way towards the swimming pool. Jellyfish lounge. Got some nice comfy seats there, and as I say, the B-Serve app, if you're at Butlins, download that and then they'll bring your drinks, your orders to your table. Fat pasty, bowling alley, sports bar, hot shots. So I should imagine that's going to be busy for the cup final later. The yacht club is a dining area where you go for breakfast and dinner. Now this is a dino experience, so at times they're going to have a dinosaur and all the kids can get their photos taken. Yes, thanks. Right, there you go, there's your pool. Papa John's. Again, that has the B-Serve app, so that's good. Let's just have a look at the menu. We're not having a pizza, but just you can compare it to what it's like at home, because I couldn't tell you. All the meat, the small one, $17.49. Is that good? I don't know. I really don't know. And it's very well signposted, so you can find your accommodation area. And this is just an example of another caravan that they have, and these are the apartments. Right, this caravan is £20,000. Although I'm saying that, it might say from. No, this one isn't. They have caravans that are from £20,000. Oh, that's nice. I hope you can see that. That's very nice. Benches all around the park so that you can take a seat. They also hire mobility scooters, but you can't take those off of the park. A couple of little ducks. And look, kids eat for £1 at all these places. And it only needs to be one adult purchasing a main meal. So the diner, the fish and chip shop, jellyfish lounge, Papa John's, beachcomber inn and firehouse from 12 till 3 every day. Child eating for £1. I don't think that's bad. And here's the firehouse. Goodness me, look, they're cleaning the windows. Little outside splash zone with sun lounges. The sun was out beautifully earlier on. It's gone in a bit now. There you go. It's supposed to be on every 20 minutes and lasts approximately 5 minutes from 11 in the morning till 10 in the evening from Tuesday until Sunday. There you go, just in case you've forgotten where we are. Now last night when we came out, see all these gazebos, and this ground here was full, absolutely chock-a-block with kids and their parents just having a good time. Beachcomber Bar, it's nice in there. Seems a lot quieter today than it was last night. Just a quick look at the sort of food you can get in there. Oh, look at those Knickerbocker Glories or Sundays. They look nice. Well, we thought it'd be quieter today because they're all at rugby, and it is, it's lovely, isn't it?
It's what we used to.
Yes, it is what we used
I'm not
to.
going all the way down there.
No. You go down there and that takes you to the more expensive apartments, but even so, as I say, they might be more expensive. They don't have designated parking. And we've got... You going to sit down?
Yeah.
Right, Steve's taking a break. I'm just going to carry on. And you've got a little playground there attached to the pub with an outside bar. Lots and lots of places to sit. And a laser tag here. So there is just so much to do. There is no excuse not to have a go at something when you've got the kids. Most of these events, most of these things are free. Some of them obviously you do have to pay for. Can't lie. Do you know, I read that as swim with your wrinkly, not swim till you're wrinkly. And they're asking you, be mindful of other guests, and I think you should be. I mean, they do keep the grounds as nice as they can, don't they? The bushes are all trimmed, the hedges, the grass is cut. And these are your, I'm not sure, I don't know whether these are apartments or rooms. I'm going to say they're apartments. Oh, noisy old seagull. There we are, we're at Ocean Point. So it tells you where you are and tells you where your caravan, your room, your apartment is. And any details, guest services are there. I mean, it's big, can't deny that. Right, I'm just going to walk back the way I came, back down to Steve. Do you want a drink? Well, we feel happy here, out here. What do you want? Does it matter?
Yeah. Alright.
Then we're walking back down to the centre stage, and I'll just have a quick look at the firehouse menu for you. Don't think this is open till the evening, although the doors are open. Honestly, I've no idea what the food is like in there, but it sounds quite nice. Keeping it nice and clean, cleaning the windows. Right, and we're back in centre stage. No, face painting and hair braiding there. Traditional Cornish pasties, even though we're in Lincolnshire. We're going to go through. But I just want to point out that if you go through these doors over here, Studio 36, and that's where they have some really good shows. If you ever come to Butlins and the animal guys are on, do go and see them. We booked and thought, oh, it'll be rubbish, it's just for kids. But oh my God, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So the animal guys, thoroughly recommend. And that's another restaurant for your food, and let's just got your prices here if you haven't booked. And the thing is, it's all you can eat, so when you look at it that way, it's not quite so bad, is it? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was, oh yeah.
He doesn't forget a face.
They said to be all around this week.
So much nicer over there today.
It's so much nicer in here today without all the kids.
I'll see you guys later.
Ta-da.
See you later.
Right, Studio 36. They've got early access. If you do book through Butlins, I think it's worth booking the early access because you can get in 15 minutes before anybody else, and you get your seats, and it's just perfect. Other than that, your queue just over here. I mean, they're very conscious of wheelchairs, mobility scooters and pushchairs, because you've got ramps for everything, which is good. And I don't know if you just heard, Steve was talking to one of the security guys, and there's security on every door, every gate, and all you need to do is just show your armband, which is here. There you go, Steve's demonstrating it rather nicely. And all your eateries are in the same place. Not the same place, but the same area. So what have you got? Chopsticks food truck, yes. I was right, that is where Papa John's thing used to be. We'll take a look at that. But there's always something to eat. I'm going to have a look at the ice cream place because I really want a vanilla ice cream, but I want a proper vanilla ice cream. I want a yellow, creamy vanilla ice cream. Everything I've seen so far has just been so white. That's not proper ice cream. Right, this is what I say about your parking. It's not designated when you're on the main resort. You just have to park where you can. And can you see those flags fluttering just up there? That is the beach beyond there. And again, you can't get on the resort unless you have your armband on. You can come as a day visitor and use all the facilities. There's a burger place up there on the beach, and quite often that's shut because of the weather. Alright, what have we got here? Now, I know lots of resorts have their own deck chair, but I think that double one there takes some beating, doesn't it? I'm just going to go up the steps and just across the beach. I'll be back. No, stay here. Stay here. God, he thinks I'm going to drag him up here. At the moment, it's only the pigeon and the magpie playing. But I'll get up here and I should be able to see back over. I mean, look how far it goes. Could do with a seat for that. There's a big deck chair there. There's a big deck chair there. Right, and out onto the beach. There you go, look at that. All those wind turbines. On the beach. We're on the coast path here, King Charles III, England coast path. That's the American Burger Bar that I said about up there. And gifts and toys, beach mats, with the usual sort of Christmas beachside stuff. Ice cream van, and we're going to go back onto site now. Right, Butlins first opened as a holiday camp back in the 1930s. Yes, that long ago. And it was, he just wanted to make family holidays affordable. Butlins isn't cheap anymore. Was it ever? I don't know. But look at the amount of accommodations they have. It's incredible. Just going to get off the road. But what we're coming up to now is one of the original Butlins holiday chalets. And it's amazing to think that almost 100 years ago people were coming to Butlins and staying in accommodation like I'm just about to show you now. I mean, look. Hi vibes, anybody? And this, it's a grade 2 listed building. It's one of his original chalets, introduced in 1936. I mean, they do look rather quaint, don't they? Do you not think? I mean, yeah, definitely basic, homely for back then, probably. But let's just see if we can see inside. There you go. Very basic, but I think it's quite nice. Look back at how things were. Can't go inside. I can remember staying in something not too dissimilar to this when I was a kid. The layout, you know, the design. I'm not that old. But an original Butlins Chalet from 1936. Right, now here we have got a fabulous park. We've stayed just over there in the corner before, so we know what it's like. But look, this is all free. Look at those slides. I think I need to just borrow a child so I've got an excuse to go in there and play. What do you think? Right, more accommodation. These are, I don't want to look in case somebody's in there. I don't know if these are actually staff accommodation. They might be, but I don't think. No, they're not, because I've just seen somebody come out. There you go. Fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous park. Kids of all ages enjoy it. And then we're coming round and we've got another Costa. There you go, better view of the park. And that's your Costa. Got a little outside area and a conservatory type area, as well as that seagull once again, as well as your actual proper shop. Right, we've got snooker. If you into snooker, there's a snooker room here. Soft play area for the little ones. And another arcade just in front of us. We won't go in there because arcades are noisy. And then I'm going to turn left, and this is all included in your price. There is nothing extra to pay to go on the fairground. There you go, look. Now, there's a few things, 4 things are closed today. This place, obviously it's because of all the electric lights and switches and everything else, it's so bloody hot. But, yeah, you're going to spend a pretty penny in here, let's not beat about the bush. And again, they've got an over 18s place. Right, here's your pottery studio and painting your own t-shirts. Not open. And there's a little Nisa Express shop. This is taking me back to the Skyline, so we'll find Steve somewhere, I hope. Another hungry diner, this is called, another diner. I said hungry diner. It's called The Diner, and we'll have a look at their menu too. Right, there we go, let's have a little look. Am I seeing things, or is that quite similar with some of them to the one we just looked at up the road? Don't know. Butlins Bears. There we are. Little photo opportunity there. The kids, or the big kids, can sit in the pretend car, Billy, and have their photos taken. Now this used to go all around the park. Can't really, I thought I'd see better from here. Yeah, sort of. Look, monorail. Imagine going round the park in this. How much fun. Been decommissioned a long time, but you know, you can still have a sit in it and perhaps pretend, remember times gone by. And here is the ropes and the high wires and all the things that I don't want to do, thank you very much. Oh, let's look at the monorail, all about it. $1965. There you go. And even your little train. But this is all the aerial adventures. Nobody's up there. Don't know if that's because it's not open or because all the kids here are actually at the rugby tournaments. And you've got Kickabout Quay there with all your ball games. So let's come back round to where we were. I'd have liked that monorail, you know. What about you? Coast, that's another place you go for eating, and that's the cheaper of the dining options in Coast and Coral Bar. The Deck and the Yacht Club are slightly more expensive. I said Coral Bar, it's Coral Beach. Okay, hire shop, as I say. You can hire the mobility scooters and all sorts, and that's your higher prices. And scooter, £25 a day, £50 deposit. Oh, and it's not open. This is what I wanted. Opens at 3 o'clock. And the ice creams. They do a vanilla. Is it going to be a creamy yellow vanilla or is it going to be white? Look who I've just spied. Aha, Chopsticks Noodle Bar. And there's the Papa John's takeaway, which used to be up there. Okay, well,
Does that make it a bit easier?
It does, thank you.
I want to top.
So what are you thinking?
I want noodles.
Do you do anything with just noodles? You will not eat any of this. You
Salt
won't
and
eat
pepper
noodles.
potato, spring rolls.
Just do noodles, yeah?
Yeah, I don't want
Wow.
the
It looks very
Small
nice.
boxes of this.
Very
No other
nice.
drinks between you all?
One very shattered Steve. Right, we are just going to finish our tour by showing you the Crazy Golf, which is a payable attraction, and the little swing there. Those girls are getting their photos taken. And, oh look, that's Reds, that's another night spot. So there is plenty to do. There really is. There's no excuse for being bored on a Butlins holiday. This lot are all off to their rugby tournaments. Outside bar. This is where Papa John's takeaway used to be. Right, and we're going back into the Skyline, and that is just a quick snapshot of what you can do, or what's at Butlins. Hello. Right, that's it. Hope you've enjoyed this one. We'll see you again soon.